Hi everyone, it's Mark Stengler from Please Tell Me the Truth Ministries. We're here today with a very special guest, Mr. Dinesh D'Souza. Thank you for doing this.
Glad to do it.
And you're coming out with a new movie. Why don't you tell us all about that?
The movie is called Hillary's America. The subtitle is The Secret History of the Democratic Party. So the movie just isn't on Hillary, it's also about progressivism, and it tells a new story of American politics. It's a very eye-opening movie. My third film. I did the Obama movie, the movie called America. This one I think is by far my best movie, and it's the most hard-hitting. If I had to put it in a category, it would be kind of a horror movie, but it raises the curtain on a lot of things that people don't know about American politics.
And when will that be out?
The movie comes out July 22nd, so it's out the weekend in between the two conventions. That's when it opens nationwide.
Excellent. Now, one of your best-selling books was What's So Great About Christianity? And in there you talk about the history of Christianity and how it has shaped the West. Why don't you talk a little bit about the assumptions we have about living in a Christian nation that we don't even realize?
If we look at the core principles that govern our society, our culture, and our lives, simple ideas like human life has value, or the idea that if you meet a stranger, you should feel compassion for him. There's a certain sense there's a brotherhood that binds us. Or if you look at things like the idea of freedom, the abolition of slavery, the notion that it's wrong to enslave another person, the idea that government should be accountable to the people. This is the idea that government by consent. All these ideas are anchored in deeply theological Christian principles. And that's why it's Christians who fought for these ideas. And today they're appreciated even by non-believers.
Yes.
But non-believers don't realize that they're standing on a Christian mountain.
Excellent, thank you. And when we look at all the different religions, Jesus stands out as the unique Son of God. So what is the role that Jesus plays in secular terms, because we often have secular friends and family that maybe don't understand theological terms. So how can we explain to them the plan of salvation and Jesus' role using their language?
Well, the first thing to realize about Jesus is what a unique person he is. Someone once said that he's one of the very few people in all of history and even in all of literature where if he actually walked into the room, we would recognize him.
Yeah.
We have all kinds of other historical figures, important, Shakespeare, Dickens, and so on. But if Shakespeare walked in the room, I'm not sure we'd know, hey, that's Shakespeare. But Jesus' way of talking and thinking is so distinctive that I think from his voice alone, the kind of thing, the aphoristic way he put things, it's arresting, even to the non-believer. I think that the Christianity that Jesus represents is unique it's also unique. And it's unique because it sees the distance between God and man as being bridged not by man, by ascending a ladder of commandments and codes, but bridged by God from the other side, where God sort of reaches down into the world, and Jesus, of course, is the bridge, the ambassador that God sends to earth. So it creates a very different perspective. It's one in which God isn't sort of idly waiting by for humans to come to him, but God is actually taking the first step. He's sort of you may say, he is initiating the courtship, and he's looking for us to give a positive response.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much. And for more information on Dinesh, your website is?
DineshD'Souza.com.
Excellent.
And my 3 Christian books, What's So Great About Christianity, Life After Death, and a book called God Forsaken, which in paperback is What's So Great About God.
Got it. And be sure to check out Dinesh's film, Hillary's America, coming out July 22nd. And for more information on apologetics issues, please visit pleasetellmethetruth.org.